Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Hope you guys are having a great start to your morning. I'm back in the game with another video, and welcome back to my channel, NC Tub TV. So guys, I wanted to come on here and give you an update on this Porsha Williams and Dennis McKinley situation. Now, a couple of days ago, Porsha took to her Instagram to wish Dennis McKinley a happy birthday, but she didn't tag the brother. Now, I know that they're going through some alleged marital issues at this point in time. And when you look at the context of the post, it was very bland, as if Porsha was disinterested in actually wishing Dennis McKinley a happy birthday. You know, she just did it, in my estimation, to try to quiet down the chatter that's surrounding her relationship, and it wouldn't look bad on her part, because Dennis did wish her a happy birthday a month ago or so, or was it a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it was. He did reach out to her and posted on his Instagram and tagged her, you know, with the post in hopes of trying to get her back. Now, guys, the one dynamic out of this whole situation, according to reports, is that when Porsha and Dennis are filming, you know, their scenes for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Porsha doesn't film by herself with Dennis. Instead, she chooses to elect to have her mother and sister present while they do their scenes together. And I find that very interesting. So guys, without further ado, let's run to the receipts that RadarOnline.com has provided for us and read what they have to say in regards to this matter. All right, and it states, Porsha posted a simple happy 39th Dennis message on her Instagram page of Dennis McKinley, her baby daddy, but she didn't tag him and doesn't follow him any longer. An insider snitched to Radar that the Real Housewives of Atlanta star's current relationship with her ex is non-existent. They don't really spend any time together except when they are co-parenting, the source said about the parents of 4-month-old Polar. Porsha's message was almost exactly the same as Dennis was for her birthday. The businessman posted a picture of her holding a bouquet of roses on her birthday last year and captioned it, Happy 38th. Alright, Porsha has all the power, source told Radar, saying he has been in very minimal scenes. Dennis is never alone with his ex-fiancée, the source spilled. When he's there for filming, her mom or sister is always there. She wanted her happily ever after with Dennis, but didn't do her due diligence, the source said about their fast-tracked romance. All right, guys, so we heard what RadarOnline.com had to say. And you know, one interesting dynamic that I haven't mentioned is the fact that Polar is a very unique name. I can only imagine when Polar grows up and starts to test Porsha, and Porsha gets aggravated and tired, you know, Porsha would use her own name against her and be like, yo, y'all better come get her. I'm gonna pull her hair out. You see what I'm saying? Pull her hair out. Yeah, very interesting there. But anyway, guys, let me be totally honest with you all. You know, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors, right? And we don't know if Porsha is afraid of Dennis for whatever reason, and that's why her mom and her sister is always there when they are filming. But they weren't there when Polar was conceived. And to me, you know, I'm speaking on the notion that Porsha is just upset with Dennis because of all the cheating allegations. If we just take that one particular dynamic, if I was Dennis, I would be a little bit ticked off with the simple fact that I can't film with my family without her mom and her sister being there. And listen, I do understand that this is Porsha's house and she can have anyone that she wants in her home at any given time. And I do recognize that this is the same home that Dennis McKinley didn't want to pay rent in, because he thought that because his name wasn't on the paperwork that he didn't have to pay rent there, which I thought was so stupid and so being less of a man that, you know, I couldn't even fathom the thought of you living with someone and because your name is not on the paperwork, you feel like you don't have to pay rent. That's crazy to me. But at the same time, if I'm Dennis McKinley, if there's a scene that's shot in my place of residence, you know, two can play that game. Porsha's mom and her sister would not be allowed in my home. You see, I've never been a fan of involving your parents in every little detail of your relationship. And that goes for your friends as well, because once you start talking to your parents and your friends about every little thing, they start to feel that they are the judge and the jury over your relationship. And they feel that they have the solution to all your problems. And I think it's imperative that when you are in a relationship or a marriage, that you don't go and run and tell your parents every little thing that goes on. I bet you that Porsha doesn't need her mom and her sister when Dennis McKinley is spending money on her. I bet you they're not present then. All right, because now Porsha's in her comfort zone. And I don't need any assistance now. But once Dennis stands up and tries to protect his finances and tries to make sensible business moves and doesn't cave into Porsha's demands, now it's a problem. Now it's an issue. I have to have my mom and my sister around because I can't trust you, because I can't control you. Now, guys, let's check this out, right? And this is just my opinion. I think Porsha is the finest housewife out of all the housewives that air on Bravo. That's just my opinion, and I'm gonna stand by it. I think she has the total package when it comes to looks. When you take that all into account and you look at the city of Atlanta and all the prominent businessmen that live there, you mean to tell me that no businessman out there in Atlanta wasn't interested in Porsha? I believe there were many men that were interested in Porsha, but I believe that they weren't ready for what Porsha wanted. And what Porsha wanted ultimately was a baby. And they understood that Porsha was going for them pockets. And that's how she operates. Now, I'm not sitting here trying to sweep Dennis McKinley under the rug. I just think that Porsha could have done a lot better. That's just my opinion. And when you take this into account, where Kandi Burruss was trying to warn Porsha about Dennis McKinley's ways when it came to, having a lot of women on the side, and she didn't want to listen, I believe that Porsha has to take accountability for her actions, because I think that Porsha saw a bigger picture. She didn't want to hear those allegations at that point in time. Now, when she got what she wanted out of Dennis McKinley, now those issues, those cheating allegations become prevalent and they become relevant in this point in time. And now she's going to use that against Dennis McKinley now that she has gotten what she wants. But anyway, guys, moving right along, I didn't mean to spend that much time on that topic, but let's transition to our girl, Wendy Williams. Now, earlier this week, Wendy announced that she will be executive producing her own biopic on Lifetime. And I just wanted to talk about this situation for a little bit, not too long. Now, guys, the first question that jumped to my mind when she announced this news is that will she be able to be as transparent as she wants to be? Because I believe that Kevin is going to try to shut it down. I don't think that Kevin wants the details of the marriage out because of the perception that it will definitely place upon him more than it's already has placed upon him. But I really think that he's going to send her a cease and desist and try to limit Wendy of what she can say or what she can write. Well, she's not writing. I think the lady by the name of Miss Lee, I can't remember her last name, but she did write the movie Boomerang. She's actually going to write for Wendy, but I think that Kevin Hunter is going to try to put some limitations there where they can't really get down and dirty within the details to expose the truth about their marriage. Now, I know that this biopic is not going to be just solely about her marriage to Kelvin Hunter. It's going to include people that she worked with in the past, past radio personalities, maybe school teachers, maybe friends, family, giving the details through their perspective on how it was for Wendy when she was growing up. And I get that, but you know how we are. We want to fast forward through all of that and get to the actual messiness. And the messiness is when Kelvin Hunter met Sharina Hudson. And from then on, it would be a letdown, in my opinion, if Wendy couldn't go into details about her marriage and really put it all out there no matter what and really expose the truth. You see what I'm saying? Because, she's going to capitalize off of this financially. but I don't want it to be the same bland story where she has to hold back and has to hide certain details. Just put it all out there, cut Kevin a check, tell him to go on his merry way, because we want to hear the truth and nothing but the truth in this biopic. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys, I'm going to let this go. Drop down in the comments and give me your true thoughts and assessments, all right? Let me know how you feel about Porsha's mom and sister being on set when Dennis McKinley and Porsha are filming, on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Do you think that's a little too much, or do you think that it's warranted? Also, let me know if you feel that Wendy Williams is really going to put everything out there in this biopic, all right? Now, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, share this video. And if you're new here, don't be afraid to subscribe to my channel and smash that notification bell to be notified of when I will drop my next video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Be blessed. Peace.